Hello GFS families, it's my pleasure to share with you some of the highlights from this week in the primary school. Last weekend, our primary French leader, Miss Jennifer Rubin, organised a spelling bee with other schools in our cluster. I'm delighted to share with you that Zayan from Year 6 won first place and was awarded with some fantastic prizes. Well done to all of our students who took part. This week, Miss Serena and Miss Claire gave our FS1 parents an insight of how we teach phonological awareness in the foundation stage. This is how we tune children into identifying different sounds, which is an essential skill in learning to read. They played lots of activities just like our children do, and hopefully they learned lots. Thank you to everyone who joined us. This week in Key Stage 1, we have been celebrating the learning that has been taking place through our children's learning about dinosaurs in Year 1 and superheroes in Year 2. The children were given the task to create a project at home to showcase their learning, and they made some really wonderful projects with their parents. It was wonderful to see how proud the children were to share the projects with their classmates when they brought them back into school. Well done everyone, your projects were absolutely wonderful. This week, our Year 5 students visited Warner Brothers World in Abu Dhabi to bring their learning about roller coasters to life. In class, they've been learning all about forces and roller coasters, so this was an excellent way for them to have some real experiential learning. That's something that we've been working on since COVID. And I have to say, the feedback has been absolutely wonderful. The children had an absolutely amazing time. What I'm most proud of is the exemplary behaviour from our students. They were absolutely fantastic and it made me feel very, very proud. Thank you to everyone who joined in and supported with this trip. It's a lot of organisation organising our school trips, but it was definitely worth all of the hard work. The children had an absolute blast. So let's look ahead to what's happening next week. So next week is the start of our GL progress tests, and it will be the turn of Year 4 who will take their progress tests for maths, English and science. Now I sent a letter to you last week sharing the schedule with you, so if you're a parent in Year 4, 5 and 6, please make sure that you've had a look at the schedule. It's important that children are well rested before they have their tests, and I would also make sure that they remember to pack a set of wired headphones, as those are required as well. On Monday, there will be a Year 6 parent information session about the transition into Year 7, so please look out for more information on this. And next week it will be the turn of our Year 6 students to have some school trips. They will be off to Bounce, and I look forward to sharing some of the photographs with you next week. On Wednesday, as we always do, there will be another FS parent workshop, so please look out for the information on that. And our Year 2s on Friday will be concluding their learning about superheroes and real life superheroes, and they will be beginning their learning about futures and careers, and there will be a dress up day related to that. It is also Mr. Matthew's birthday this Friday, and the students are invited to take part in a competition. This information has also been shared. So if you would like to get involved in any of the things that I have mentioned, please have a little look at the communication that's been shared with you, so that you've got all the important details so that you can take part. As the temperature starts to increase, we'll be applying our hot weather policy. This means that the children need hats and water bottles, even if they are in shaded areas. Please remember to pack them. Remember that no hat means no play, and we want the children out for those short amounts of time while they still have the chance. My next reminder is for families that have siblings that are taking exams. Please do ensure that you make arrangements to collect your primary age child if exams are taking place beyond the normal school day. We found that this week we've had primary age students left at the reception while their students take their exams or are waiting to be finished their exams. It's important that those children are collected. We don't have a provision to look after those children at this time. This is another reminder to please wear your parent ID when you're on site. This is a basic safeguarding expectation. If you forget your ID, you can take a visitor's badge from security. I have noticed that drop-off has seemed busier than usual this week and last week as well, so I've been out in the car park observing the situation in the morning. There's one way that we can definitely make things a lot smoother, and that's if we use the drop-off lane correctly. Please remember that the drop-off lane is for dropping off children. You shouldn't leave your car if you're using this lane. If you do need to leave your car, then you should be using a parking space. If everyone follows this process, it means that we can get everyone in and out of the car park a lot quicker. Now, as we approach the end of the academic year, there has been an influx of leave requests for early finish. Please be reminded that students are expected to be in school right up until the last day. There are lots of events taking place, especially around transitioning into the next year group. So it's really important that our children attend. There's also assessments taking place right into the middle of June. So it's important that the children are here for those assessments. Any requests for early leave will not be approved. Please be reminded that leave is only approved for emergency circumstances. So I do appreciate your support with this. That is all from me this week. I hope that you have a fantastic weekend and stay safe. Bye-bye.